Right, so the main objective in Wrath of the Betrayer is to get the runner to the end of the windy path, but you've also got to defend your base against attacks from 2 Naga bases, including a hero. Start off by repositioning all of the ancient protectors in your base. You want to make 2 rows of 3 right between that mountaintop and that set of trees. Also get your protectors to eat those trees, so that it won't take long for any troops of yours to go round. Also build some more protectors around these moon wells, because flyers will attack from right there as well, and they can be quite annoying. Now, as soon as you started the mission, you should have immediately sent Maiev south. When you encounter some small groups of Naga, there'll be an optional quest started to, find all the little groups of Naga lying around. 4 of them have items, most of which aren't all that useful. However, this one right here contains a staff of teleportation, which means you can teleport Maiev anywhere on the map where there's an allied unit. It's quite useful if you're having trouble defending your base and you just want a bit extra firepower. You can send her back to your base, and then after the attack's over, send her back to the runner and continue with that part of the mission. So, once you dealt with your first attack, keep taking Maiev's group round with the runner. The runner's actually got a useful heal ability which can be quite cool. You'll encounter some Murlocs, nothing too troublesome to deal with. One thing you definitely want to get upgraded though is in the Ancient of Lore is upgrade the bears so that they can use raw when they're in bear form. Now, as long as you've got your ancient protectors set up like that and you've eaten those trees, you can also use your Ancient of Wonders to help defend your base just like any other unit, because to be honest, you're not going to be buying anything from him anyway. As I said, get your protectors set up like that and you shouldn't have any problems. Off Maiev's path there are a few stairs like that you can go up where there are a lot of enemy Naga, and if you kill them you'll get things like gold or items. I really would suggest just ignoring them and trying to get through this path as quickly as possible, just because you have enough gold at your base to defend your base until you complete the mission, and to get any of the items that you want to get. So taking Maiev to different areas of the map that you don't need to go will just be a waste of time. There are still quite a few small groups of units that you'll have to deal with on the way to get to the boats that the runner needs to get into. Again, there are so few and far between and, small that they shouldn't cause you any trouble whatsoever. At one point you will get some more huntresses, which is cool, and here you can find a glyph of fortification which increases the armor and hit points of all your buildings. So, you'll want to get to that as fast as you can. Heading up the stairs, you'll find some more Naga and Murlocs, and south of them you'll finally be getting to the boats that you need to get your runner into. If you're still having trouble defending a base, don't forget that you want to be constantly training troops, such as bears and huntresses most importantly, a couple of archers for range support, and don't forget Druid of the Talons can reduce armor with their fairy fire, which can be very helpful. Back on Maev's path, take a hippogriff south, kill those Coertals and get your boats to follow them. When you find some solid land, also get your bears to heal the hippogriffs, because they'll be needed again later on. Now, the final part of the mission is probably the most awkward thing in the entire campaign, because you have to keep leapfrogging your boats and your units and destroying doors. So, just send all your units out, except for your catapults, deal with this group of Naga, and hope for the best. Save and reload if you lose too many. Now, I know I said ignore most of the units on the high ground, but this one you might want to get, because this bit here you can shoot at some other turrets that you can't get to normally, at least not very easily. And there's also about 500 gold up there you can get. So break through the first door with your couple of catapults after you've taken out the turrets around here, and then take all your troops north without getting in the boat so you can take out the Naga that are above you. Once you've dealt with all the Naga here and destroyed that door, it's basically just a case of sticking your runner in a boat and then pushing north, because there's nothing else that can really damage you after this Royal Guard is taken out. And getting a boat with a runner in it to that point is the end of the mission. There are a lot of secrets you can find on this mission, and I'm not going to bother with the optional quest because, that's not really a secret. However, this little ramp, if you go up here and fight those Naga and then jump across this little hole, you can get into this garden where there's a rat called Grank. He can't be killed, he's got like a 100% evasion rate, but if you keep clicking on him, he will explode and drop a talisman of evasion. South of the position roughly centre of the map, you can find a gate here. If you can't see into it, get your hippogriffs to fly over, destroy this gate, and you'll find an infernal in here. If you manage to kill the infernal, congratulations, and your reward is a pair of ruined bracers. If you teleport Maiev to your base and then head south, across this little waterfall, you'll find the enemy base that's, keeps attacking your base. If you just ignore the units and then head round and jump over this little waterfall here, you will find another Royal Guard. The Royal Guard himself doesn't actually drop anything. However, if you head through the gate that's behind him, you can find a couple pieces of gold which can help you out. More importantly, if you jump down this little hole and head left, you can find a Tome of Agility. It's quite cool. And also a rune of something which probably isn't that important. And finally, in the southwest corner of the map, after some awkward blinking around, you can find a Pandaren, who, if you walk up to him, will give you a pair of Slippers of Agility. Which, that's pretty cool.